Hello guys, I hope that all of you are doing great. Well, this video we are going to talk about this guy who went from broke to being billionaire, and basically he's from India and he is known for buying the $69 million NFT from the people in the Christie's auction. And that is something that has made the news. In fact, the NFT boom started right after this incident itself. Now, who's this guy? And the reason that we need to watch this guy's story is because we need to understand how the journey happens. What are some of the secret things that we need to learn, not just in the crypto journey but any other journey? Like if you are associated with a particular field which is growing with time, and if you are patient enough to go through within the bear market and then consistently try to learn the things, try to do the things in the same field with a consistent effort over a period of years, you will be rewarded big. Especially within the crypto industry, if you're watching this video right now, the metaverse, the crypto, the NFT, all these things, do not think that the phase have gone. These are things which are just starting. It is going to take over the world. So if you are still here, you're very new, so you need to see through. This guy actually got into this Bitcoin thing for the first time in 2013, and from there on and off, and to the point like he was very broke. He did not have money to invest into many of the things. But it is not just about the money, it is about the emotional investment, and slowly you happen to make it. So can you make it? And a lot of coins, a lot of cryptos, a lot of metaverses projects are still to be there that is going to be occupying the top place ahead in the future. The point is, you need to be emotionally invested within the field. So let us discuss this guy's journey. Some of the things that I wanted to bring to notice about this guy, and the basic feature remains same: consistency within any particular field. So basically, this guy is from South India. He's a Bitcoin billionaire right now, named Vignesh Sundareshan. He is also known as Metakovan on the internet, as he suggested his name itself. Now initially, because he was a student, he was studying, the major investment that he happened to make, and that was like all his savings that he managed to get throughout. And just because he happened to start believing in this blockchain thing so much, he invested $5,000 in Bitcoin, and that is how the journey started. And right now he's a Bitcoin billionaire. But not just that. This is what was one of his saying, that at night I used to borrow my friend's laptop when they were just going to sleep, and then I used to use my pen drive and learn how to code. And he built 54 websites, and 51 out of them failed, completely failed. Now, if you might have heard this Thomas Edison's famous quote, "I haven't failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Somebody asked him how did you feel when you found you have failed so much of the time? He said, "I not failed, I just found these many ways do not work." So that is how it goes, guys. Do not think that these guys had a smooth journey to becoming a billionaire. Anyone had just everything went right for them? No. A lot of failures come on the way. It's like a zigzag kind of a path. So if you are also experiencing those zigzag kind of a path, a lot of failures, ups and downs, the portfolio being down, a lot of distress, just remember, it is just a matter of time. You're still early. You need to learn the process, learn the technology, learn the inner thing, and then move on with it. Now, having said that, Metakovan, he believed in Bitcoin so much that he put every little saving he had into it and invested all his time in building the Bitcoin companies. He wanted to learn the Bitcoin and the complete crypto thing. So definitely the best way he realized is to do something with it, build something with it, build a company out of it, right? And the lesson that we take from it, it is not that he invested everything into it. The point is not investing every penny into it. The point is believing into something. Do you believe into the things that you are actually investing into it? And what is the basis of your belief? You need to consistently check and recheck. And that is how eventually you will make it big. And you need to be studying down the things in depth for the belief to happen. Now with that belief, the kind of a belief he never sold his Bitcoin within the bull run of 2017. And then after that, the dip happened till 3,000, from 19,000 to 3,000, he never sold it. Right now, up till $60,000, Bitcoin dipped further, he never sold. He believes this is the future. He holds all his currency, all his net worths in the crypto. That is the level of belief that he is in. Now, Sundaresan has said his Ethereum investment was the fountainhead for his later ventures. Now, in his interviews with the router, he said he bought 20,000 Ether. That was basically in 2016, 2014-15, during the ICO launch. That was worth $6,000 he invested. ICO means initial coin offering. So this is also one of the things, guys, like we do happen to miss a lot of ICOs. We need to be consistently looking out for the great projects. Now, the great projects are the ones which will be utilized by the human beings, which will have the network effect. The only thing that you cannot beat down is the thing which is having the network effect. The reason the whole world, the whole countries, the governments are trying to kill down the Bitcoin, they're not able to do that. Why? Because it is already having the network effect. So Ethereum is having a network effect for a different reason, because a lot of things are being built on, have already been built onto it. All the transactions like the NFTs and so much of the things, like trillions of dollars are flowing onto this Ethereum network. That is the reason the price is bound to soar. So we need to be finding these things and investing into it very early. Now, this is pretty much a sort of a thing, like he owns 0 cars, 0 houses, 0 stocks. He owns nothing in the real world, but he owns everything within the virtual world, because this is what he believes, that everything is virtual, everything is going to be virtual in the future. Now, this is another level of a thinking. Like, obviously, the point is not to convince anyone, okay, you need to be believing into the virtual level of thing. The point here I'm trying to say is that indulge into the things to the level of obsession, especially from the career point of view, that it is something to be applauded. Like the belief system, like personally, if we try to put ourselves into this particular situation, what will be the feeling like? We will be feeling, okay, what if everything goes to zero? The war situation, everyone is trying to ban. Let us just put a little bit portion of it by this real estate, so that we have a real asset, proven things. But it takes another level of belief not to sell your, having entire net worth into the crypto, and not moving a bit even via any kind of FUD, just believing into the thing so much. Now, this belief system is the thing probably that took him this far. I think if he would have been a little bit fluctuating with the belief, I think he might have sold a lot earlier. So this is also pretty much the thing, like the belief system, the level of emotional investment into the technology. These are the far more bigger and the important thing to reach that particular height. Now, this is what he bought the $69 million one NFT. That is when the NFT boom started and NFT mania started at the worldwide level, because this became a really, really famous news. So this is what he says, that we are planning to build a monument in the metaverse, which is a virtual space. We are going to build a huge monument, and we are going to put this art there so that people can enjoy 440 million pixel art in its true form, because it's a digital native picture. Just imagine the level of thinking ahead. What is the lesson that we are getting from it? Thinking ahead. This is what he said within the March of 2021, when the metaverse was, yes, the concept was there, but nobody knew how far it'll go. And after Zuckerberg announced that metaverse, we are completely shifting to metaverse, because Zuckerberg is also seeing into the future. That is when we started realizing the coin sandbox and Decentraland started moving a lot after that. But the point here is, like, this is something that is quite amazing. This is something worthy of learning, that projects like metaverse, projects like somebody is able to see in the future. This is how he was probably able to see back in 2016, 2017, when he bought probably that much Ethereum, investing everything that he had into the crypto, because this is what he saw in the future, and he believed into it, patiently waited for it, consistently worked upon it. And right now, if we are able to see the metaverse is the future, are we consistently working towards it? This guy is already. So a lot of learnings, guys, are from the real world successes that we happen to see in the industries. Now, again, guys, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please ensure that you hit the subscribe button. This channel will be everything about how do we grow your finances. That's what the goal of this channel is, to provide financial freedom to all our subscribers. So please ensure you hit the subscribe button. Comment down below for what do you think of Metakovan? What do you feel of the kind of belief that he has? It'll be great to watch your comments. and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see all of you guys